Hello beautiful souls, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Anu. This is my channel, ProDivinity 1111. To my existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support in helping me reach 1K. I'm truly humbled. And if you're new, do hit the subscribe button and share these messages. Without further ado, let's get into your July 2021 readings. Hello, my beautiful Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or any placement of Gemini in your chart. This is your July 2021 reading. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. And also a special thank you for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. If you're new, a warm welcome, and I hope and wish that you subscribe. All right, with that, let's get right into it. Let's see what angels and ancestors have to say for you, Gemini. Let's get one message, and then we're going to do our mind, body, spirit spread, which is a 9-card spread, starting with Lenormand and then into tarot. Okay, so we have the Druid, hold the space. Let me just show you the card. So this is similar to me, it's almost like a combination of the Hermit and the Hierophant. So just like it shows a lot of wisdom, so you have the inner wisdom. Okay, go within to look for answers and create space for yourself. Okay, for your thoughts, for your feelings. Do create space for yourself. This may also call for grounding overall, so that's just an overarching message. Let's see what the themes could be. So what's happening in your mental body? Let's take that one. This has come out for so many signs in different positions, but so that's the Child, which is about new beginnings. So you're thinking about some new beginning. Let's see what's happening in your emotional body, in your heart space. Okay, we have the Bear, which talks about the strength. Also can be about a career, specifically when it comes in Lenormand. And let's see, we have in the Soul, we have the Whip. So it's about cutting out things that don't serve us any good, all right? So we're going to go ahead and clarify with tarot. Let's see what we have. This is looking good. So new beginnings, holding our ground, and cutting out things that don't resonate with us. That's what may be going on with you this month. Pretty fabulous. All right, let's see. Tarot, please tell us what's happening in the conscious. What is this new beginning about? When so many drop, I take the one that flipped over. So I did see the Emperor. I'm just gonna make sure these are all upright and go from there. Okay, let's get two more for the mind space. Haha, this is what was coming out, actually, that came out with the Emperor before. 10 of Cups. And then we have the 4 of Swords. All right, so what you're thinking about in July is showing like really happiness, fulfillment at the end of the day. There is a Child. Child also talks about new beginnings, but it also talks about new transformations. We see the butterflies here, curiosity, but also sheer joy, happiness at the end of the day. And that's what's showing up with the 10 of Cups over here. So your focus may be around happy family, happy connections, just feeling fulfilled in life overall, while really being in charge with the Emperor, major arcana, and also making time for yourself. So the 4 of Swords really kind of takes me back to this Druid theme about holding the space. As I said, I was getting the message to hold the space for yourself, create that space for yourself where you feel well rested and well taken care of. Fill your cup first before filling others' cups, right? That's what it sounds really weird, I didn't say it the right way. But again, you have to take care of yourself and be fulfilled before you can help others. That's the main theme over here. And you're very conscious and very aware of that. And this could be a new way of thinking through life, but that's really top of mind for you, wanting to take charge of your life, building a life that is really fulfilling and happy, and that also allows you enough time for self-care and restoration and relaxation, right? So taking that new perspective is front and center. Let's see what this Bear is about. Again, usually in Lenormand it's much more literal, so the Bear does talk about like a new job offer, but overall it's similar to the strength part. So being strong enough, being perseverance, also wealth. So we'll take both of these. We have the King of Cups, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Very nice in the heart space. We always like to see cups in the heart space anyway. Let's get you one more. Let's see what you're feeling, what you're working on, or what you want to work on. In your heart space, you've got the King of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Pentacles. So if this is about partnerships, if you look at Bear as a, you know, a job opportunity, as an employment opportunity, you know, it can also be opportunities coming your way that carry a significant importance or weight. So Bear talks about strength and weight. So this may be something really important for you. And what you're thinking through or what you're feeling is it should be something that is going to make you absolutely happy, with the King of Cups being here, right? So the King of Cups is somebody who builds their empire. Look at this, is you have the King of all kings, the Emperor, and right underneath that you have the King of Cups. This king really operates from the heart chakra, very compassionate, sharing with others, being very generous, and attracting wealth and happiness in their life. You are ready for this new beginning with the Wheel of Fortune showing up, that now the wheel is turning. The people and connections that you want to be with are going to be the ones that you actually enjoy being with, and they resonate truly with you. And the partnerships are going to be very, very positive with the Three of Pentacles showing up. This is like working with other people. So I feel a lot of like, this could be, if this is a new career job, what you may want to go for, would you like to go for, is a place where there's a very happy, healthy teamwork, collaboration, where things are pretty fair, right? With the, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is also the karmic wheel. So what you put in is what you get out. And at the same time, the leadership is quite generous. So that's what I look at in terms of finances and career. But overall, if that's not a theme for you, then really what you're looking for is something, the connections to be more significant or be more authentic in your life. So I'm really curious to now see, like, what are we cutting out with the whip over here? The whip is, let's see, in tarot, what will be an equivalent? Not quite the Tower. It's literally, it's almost like Eight of Cups, but in a speedy way. Let's call it a Knight of Swords. That's what I'm going to call it. So let's see what you're cutting out, or what your soul is ready to walk away from. Very good. The Five of Pentacles. So wanting to move away from this thought pattern of feeling isolated and feeling like you have to do everything on your own, or feeling the lack of support. There are connections truly showing up in this reading right here. So you're walking away from that mindset. Let's see what else. We have the Page of Pentacles, and then we have the Seven of Wands. Yes, absolutely. So bottom of the deck, we have another page. So you have two pages and a child. It really talks about new beginnings. So this may be a good time, you know, if a lot of new options or opportunities come your way, to like really weigh them. Do they resonate with you, to your authentic self? Does it feel right? And then operate from that space, which you're really in your subconscious, in your soul, ready to start something new with the Page of Pentacles right here, which is about a new seed being planted. Again, there's so much newness in this reading for you, Gemini. But then what you're walking away from is the feeling of feeling isolated, or not having the support system around you. You know, again, your spirit team is always there with you, but you held the key all along. It's just a matter of shifting your perspective. You held the key to knowledge all along. You have that within. So walking away from feeling this way, okay, moving on to the Three of Pentacles, to the Ten of Cups, connecting with more people. And this is also another one where turning your head away, like this is what the whip is, cutting out people who challenge you for unnecessary reasons, just because they don't understand your point of view. So again, just like, you know, your soul is ready to like focus on yourself, go in a hermit mode for a little bit, and really cut out all the people around you that challenge you for just no good reason, just because they want to, right? So that's what your soul is kind of maturing to accept, that it's okay to walk away from those connections. So that's what I'm seeing here. So let's see what animal spirit is here to watch over you in July Hashtag claim it in the comments if you want to claim these energies. And let me know. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. For you this month, we have the Antelope Spirit. It says life is speeding up, number 2. So 2 is also about balance. So there may be a lot of balance coming your way as we're looking at new beginnings, as we're looking at walking away from things. And like right in the center when we have the wheel, it does talk about a karmic cycle ending and a new cycle starting, right? So that it's right at the smack dab in the middle of your reading. So definitely life is speeding up. Make sure to make time for rest and rejuvenation and holding the space for yourself. So those are the messages I'm getting for you, Gemini. I hope this helps. Hashtag claim it. Like, comment, subscribe. I wish you much love and light, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, beautiful Libras. Wherever you have Libra in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, this is your July 2021 reading. So let's get right into it. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for sharing your energy and helping me hit 1,000 subscribers. It's really crazy. I'm so thankful. And if you're new, a very warm welcome. Your card is right out here for the month from Angels and Ancestors. So if you're new, I do hope that you subscribe. Let's see what we have. So we have the Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. Very interesting. In the Gemini one, we got the Wheel of Fortune as the core of their reading, which really talks about ending old karmic cycles. And now with your overarching message, you have the Elder. So this when we're talking about, you know, all the work that you've put into, let's say it's meditation, it's into self-development, any of things wherever you've put in work to understand your true authentic self, that is where you are kind of solving your own karma in this lifetime and also healing the ancestral karma, right? So here you have it. You have the wisdom of your elders, and you're being encouraged to move beyond the ancestral pattern. So you probably maybe you know, one of the that one person in the family who has a very different way of thinking. That could be you, because you're meant to break certain patterns. Okay, so that's actually a good thing. I know sometimes it can feel a little lonesome, but that's not what it is. It's really you're like blessed to make that change in the lineage. So let's do our mind, body, spirit spread. We're gonna get 3 cards from Lenormand as themes, and then we'll expand with tarot. And just a heads up, I apologize for any background noise. School's out, it is summer, so it's a little hard to keep things quiet around the house. It's a full house at the moment. So let's see, you have in your mind space, your conscious, your mental body, you have the snake, and the snake is really like discernment, right? Thinking through connections that don't serve us any well, thinking through even patterns, and as I said with this, right? What are the traditions or the ways of life that we've been doing just because we've been doing them forever, and they probably don't resonate with our highest good anymore, right? So that's what this is, like identifying things that don't resonate with us. So in your heart space, you have the clock tower. In Lenormand, this is more about elevation, rising up, and also being protected in a high tower. So it's different from the tarot, but we'll talk about this. It looks very good. So you're rising up from that. And let's see what's happening in your soul, in your subconscious, what lies beneath. Whoops. And we have the sun at the bottom. Just give me a sec, I dropped that card. All right, got it. It fell way under the table. So you have the clouds in your subconscious, and which talks about, again, having felt that things were sort of hidden and unclear in the past, and now you're coming out. The clouds are clearing, okay? And I did kind of, since I looked at the bottom, we do have the sun at the bottom of the deck here. So I just want to keep that here. So there is some arching or underlying shift that is happening clearly with these cards over here. Let's see what tarot shows us for these themes. All right, let's get right into it. So Spirit, tell us what the snake is about. What are we thinking about this month? The Libra, or what do they need to think about or look out for? I do not take cards that jump out if they don't come out face up. So if you're watching this for the first time. All right, let's just draw them out. We have the 3 of Cups, Again, going back to the quality of connections that we have the 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful focus there. Very nice. So here we go. You can see the focus, and this is like the mental space, right? You're conscious. What you're thinking about is truly, with this major arcana coming up here with the death and rebirth, and with the connecting cards here, all being about connections and people, right? So we have 3 of Cups, which is about friends, that our friends are close connections. It's almost similar to the 3rd house energy, where it's our immediate neighbors, our siblings, our close friends. That's what your focus is, and along with a very happy, fulfilling, healthy home life. And you know, the home and family can look different than the picture, doesn't matter. For you, feeling at home and feeling abundant and happy and taken care of, those are your top priorities. And what you're walking away from with the snake and the death and rebirth is really people and connections that don't resonate with you anymore, who are, you know, just probably think of them as energy vampires who really feed off of you. So you may have a few people, maybe like 1 or 2 people around you, almost like, I don't want to use the word frenemies, but they're friends, but they just don't feel authentic, right? That's what you're watching out, and you're consciously actually able to discern that energy from the people and connections that you have. That's what you're cutting out, and you're cutting out the patterns of just being in a giving position just because you are a kind soul, right? So that's what you're actively thinking through, or you're being called to think through that. Let's see what's happening in your heart space. What is this protection and elevation of? Yeah, same energy. Same energy, elevating from people who challenge you for no reason, or, you know, who don't really have your best intent at heart. So protecting from that, knowing that slow and steady wins the race. You know how to persevere and dream, right? So this is very, very nice energy. This is like almost like all these cards here are all about gentle beginnings, transitions, focusing on happy family, health, abundance, all of those things. But at the same time, kind of building a little bit of a boundary against people that don't resonate with you anymore. And that's what the Tower does. And the reason it's a protection is because it literally is like somebody who's going up high in the tower and kind of hiding away from these energies that are kind of nagging energy. So that's one message here. So really, you are ready, like even your heart is ready to, like, okay, I'm done. I'm not giving energy to those people. Rather, pivoting to elevating your soul, to finding the inner joy, finding what makes you happy. What are the dreams, right? So this is like, it's almost like a Page of Cups is a very fresh energy, very positive, very optimistic, and almost dreamlike. Well, like thinking of, oh, you know, when pigs can fly. So it's really like, you know, really operating from there's a little heart here, our heart chakra, and knowing that good things take time, but you're like more than willing to put the time and effort into something that you know is going to grow and is actually going to bring you a long-term happiness and satisfaction. That's what you may be feeling in July. So let's see what clouds are lifting. What clouds are lifting? What is coming to light? And I want to use the word what's coming to light for you with the clouds and the sun. Oh, okay, that just like, whew, all of them came face up, so I have to take those. Let's see what we have. So we have the King of Cups, again, operating from the heart chakra, really understanding what drives you emotional satisfaction, brings you emotional satisfaction, and being a leader, a generous leader. You have 2 generosity cards here with the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Both very generous kings, you know, both work really hard, but also share. This king shares their abundance. This king really shares their kindness and so it's like resources and energy. That's what your soul is wanting to share. Oh my God, hat trick. You got the 3rd king, the King of Wands. So there is like, as I said, with this Tower, which is the elevation card also, your soul is rising to another level. This is up leveling. This is becoming the king. You have the passion, you have the stability, and you have the emotion, and you mastering them all. And that's what's taking away these clouds and ending older cycles and all the distortions and moving away. Oh, and you have the Queen of Pentacles. You have a pair, oh, excuse me, the Queen of Wands. You got a pair here. Whenever a pair shows up, it's a pretty positive indication or positive omen that you have the divine feminine and the masculine of that suit. So you have the fire, the passion within you, not only to go forward and chase and grab the things that you want, but also attract them. So the queen attracts and the king kind of conquers and goes after. So you have all of that energy, like your soul is elevating to a whole different level, and you literally have the world at your fingertips. This Two of Wands talks about having options, picking your path. You are the one who can make that decision and choose your path. You literally have the world at your fingertips, or at your, at your disposal. Where should I put this? Right here. Okay, so that's what's really happening. I mean, your soul is really elevating and ready to take the next step. This may be a fork in the road. Often this is referred to as a fork in the road, which may kind of move you away from the regular people that we're cutting out. Okay, and that's where it's like you're moving beyond not only just the ancestral patterns, but just like traditional society patterns. You may be doing something very unique, and this shows that your soul is actually ready to take that next step. Wow, big changes, big changes. I like that. You're ready for it. So let's get you a animal message, animal spirit message for July, and see what we have for you, Libra. If you see this animal live or anywhere online, that's just the message from spirit that they're watching over you. Okay, so let's see what we have. We have the Bobcat spirit number 8. Life is a mystery. Wow, so this really has a few different things. Again, the biggest thing here that I'm getting is almost like a fiery energy of taking charge with all this like elevated king energy and the wands energy being so prominent over here. You have that power within to kind of charge in whichever direction you want, and this mystery only you can solve. You know in your heart of hearts what needs to be rebirthed or what new path needs to be found. Be unique, be okay to take the leadership, because look at all the kings. You already have that leadership within you, and don't hold back. That's what I'm getting for you this month. So those are the messages for you, Libra. Hashtag claim it if you like these, and drop me a comment and hit that subscribe button if these messages resonate. I wish you much love and light, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, beautiful Aquarius. This is your reading for July 2021. Any placement of Aquarius that you have in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, any placements, all right? So this is your reading. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for helping me reach 1,000 subs. I am so pumped. And if you're new, a very warm welcome. And I really hope that you do hit that subscribe button, all right? So let's get started with angels and ancestors and see what message we have for you this month, my beautiful Aquarius. Let's see what we have. We have the Stargazer. Set your sights higher. All right, this is really like kind of almost like pumping you up to aim higher. If you think a goal is too big, it is not too big. You can go bigger. That's what this is. For others of you, you may also be drawn to learning astrology or the esoteric, tarot, or any of the esoteric arts, because this does talk about astrology and literally like stargazing, even astronomy for some of you. If you can see, all the planetary symbols are on this telescope in this starseed's hand. So, or you may identify as a starseed if you understand that term. But this is really like encouraging you to not keep yourself small anymore. This is the time to rise and shine, really rise and shine. Beautiful. All right, so let's get some Lenormand. We're going to do our mind, body, spirit spread. Let's get one card for your conscious, what you may be thinking about. And we have the Garden. That's in your mind space. Let's see what's happening in your heart. That came out. Wow, look at that locket. a heart in your heart. And then see what's happening in your subconscious, in your soul. And we're going to clarify it with the tarot. So I only take the ones that flip over. So we have crossroads, ready to make a pivot in some direction, some area of your life. So let's see what we have. Okay, so the garden in the mind space, actually you may be really literally thinking about socializing at this point, based on, you know, again, where you are, what the circumstances are. But the garden really talks about coming into union with people, friends, family, connections. This is pretty much like enjoying time out in the garden, but it is definitely not a solitary energy. Okay, this is all about being with people and spending time with people, preferably outdoors, because Lenormand tends to be a little bit more literal. So let's see what this is about. What are you thinking about? We have the sun, definitely thinking about enjoying the sun. If it's really warm where you are, it is starting to get warm where I am. So I can totally get that. Look at that. So we have the sun, the devil, two major arcanas, and then we have the two of wands. So this is like literally the macroeconomic situation that we have going on right now. You may be torn between the option of actually hitting it out and going and connecting with people and enjoying the sun versus the restrictions. Okay, the devil really talks about restrictions. It talks about feeling like tied in or tied up with certain rules and regulations, or even like the patterns in general. But the two of wands is like being at a crossroads, trying to pick a direction. So that's, again, that was just like the current conditions. But overall, if we apply it to any area of your life, this could be something that you feel you are bound to. So let's say if this is a job scenario, right? You're ready to go out there and build new connections. You definitely want a new start. You're thinking through it, something that's going to bring you a lot of abundance and growth. The sun talks about growth and abundance and sunshine and happiness. That's the opportunity you want. And you may be thinking about going for something really, really exciting, but you may have qualms about it. Like, is this the right move? Should I leave what I have already? Is the known devil better than the unknown devil? Those type of things may be going through your head, and that's why you may feel a little torn on that, right? So that could be one scenario. Similarly, you can apply it to connections as well, to people, relationship, home, any area of your life. It's the same, where you want to charge ahead to something that makes you truly happy and connect with the people around that thing, but you may feel blocked in a related area. So for example, this could be about, you know, a place that you want to move to, really happy, brings you a lot of joy. Let's say you want to move next to the ocean somewhere, right? But you may have a family and you may realize the schools are not so good there, right? If you have children. So that seems like, okay, that's a string that's holding you back. So it's trying to make that decision. But whatever that is, you have the power within you to make that decision. Remember, no goal is too high for you this month, okay? So you can totally do it. So those are just examples, but take it as it fits. The energies are very supportive for it. Let's look at what's happening in your emotional body, in your heart space. So we have the locket. The locket really talks about love and connections and happiness. Let's see, gifts. Actually, some of you are willing or not willing or opening up to receiving gifts. It can be any of those things. Something that brings you a lot of joy. Look at that. Two more. You have like 4 major arcanas already so far. So in your heart space, you know, there's a clear desire with the 4 of Swords here to make space for yourself, to take a break, to rest and rejuvenate, to, you know, like be able to build that time for yourself and fill your own cup. That is like smack in the center of your reading. This is very important for you to, if you feel depleted, to take the time to replenish yourself, because it's flanked by the justice and the death and rebirth, right? Justice really talks about balance. So if you're feeling imbalanced, if you're feeling torn in 2 directions, take the time out to think through it, and then go for the option that you feel is the best. You know, there will be justice, and if you are in a position to make that call, and you know, it's just like a little nudge from the universe that you can make a decision that will actually be just for everybody involved, for everybody's highest good. You are coming into a time of death and rebirth, so your heart is ready to put old patterns and old limitations to rest and really grow into your new skin, okay? Shedding the old skin and embracing the new and the vulnerable. And that may require for you to like take some breaks, right? Because it can be a big shift if you like decide to move into a completely new direction. That's going to require you to really rejuvenate and make sure you take care of yourself, right? Again, cherishing, enjoying the bliss, enjoying the happiness it comes, whatever form that is for you in this Four of Swords. So let's see what is happening in your soul level. This is interesting because you have the Two of Wands and you have the Crossroads. So this is what you're thinking about. You're already thinking about which move to make. And I want to see what crossroads are you coming out of at your soul level. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. So following our heart. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And then we have the Ten of Wands. And let me just look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Seven of Cups. So again, dreams and options are open to you at this point. And with the Crossroads here, look at this. You are walking away and putting away burdens that don't serve you anymore. You've really like gone up the hill and made this really, really long journey, and you've reached a point where you're very aware, your soul is aware what burdens you need to put down, because you may have been carrying a lot. That is what is brewing underneath all of this, right? You are at a point where you're ready to embrace the emotions, embrace what your heart is telling you, what your soul is telling you, even if it's a new direction, because you're not afraid to work hard. The Eight of Pentacles is working with diligence on something that we really care about, okay? This is not just a dry, mechanical, hardworking energy, especially in this deck. It's all about, look at how much abundance and fulfillment and creativity it's going to bring you, and you're more than willing to put that effort in because you love what you're doing. So this is again like your soul kind of graduating to a level to leave things behind that don't serve you well, grow from that, again, leave things behind. This entire column here is really talking about ending old patterns and beginning something new, going towards the sunlight, justice, and something very emotionally fulfilling. At the same time, making sure you take care of yourself. And again, no goal is too big for you this month, but just make sure to make time to rest and rejuvenate. Wow, Aquarius, this is amazing. I think I say that in every reading, but I feel like each sign has such unique energies. I'm just loving July. Okay, so let's get you an animal spirit message. Let's see which animal totem you have. If you see it anywhere, you know that spirit is watching over you. Oh my God, this exact card came out for Libra as well. So I'm going to draw you another one. No, I think this is for Gemini probably. So one of the air signs again. You have number 2, life is speeding up. Look at that. Set your sights higher, life is speeding up. So with this, like a lot of changes maybe, or it's again, I want to tell everybody that it's not changes coming to you. The energies are there for you to take advantage of. So if you want to make big changes, the timing is right. That's what it means. Don't let that be the opposite, that, oh, changes are coming on you and you'll have to adapt. No. Changes are open, energies are open if you want to take advantage. It's really, things are really speeding up. So it's up to you if you want to really go in that direction and start something new, but make sure that you do spend some time for rejuvenation. Let me get you one more just to make sure this was not just specific to Gemini. Yeah, look at that. And you have the Beast Spirit, number 7, which also talks about spiritual alignment, but sweet results await. So all the hard work that you've put in, now is the time to reap the rewards of that. So life is speeding up and good things are coming your way. Open up, set your sights higher, and go for it, Aquarius. Those are the messages I'm getting for you. If you like the reading, #claim it, comment, share, hit the subscribe button, and let me know what you think. I wish you much love and light, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.